the life worth living. 360 success. 360 success.
Welcome back to 360 Success Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Ryan Knight. Today we're diving into the most powerful truths about life, leadership, and personal growth. There's a quote by John Maxwell that says, "Everything rises and falls on leadership." And I believe that that's true for all areas, not just in business. It's true in your marriage, parenting, your faith, your health, and your personal growth. Today we're going to explore what it means to lead your life, no matter where you are or what your title is, and why playing the victim is the surest way to get stuck. So let's get into it. So what does playing the victim actually look like? It's when we start thinking, this is just the way it is. How many of you have heard the people say, it is what it is, and that's all that it is, or people don't understand what I'm dealing with, or nothing ever goes my way. It's easy to slip into that mindset when life is heavy, when you're juggling career pressures, family challenges, struggling with your health or your faith. But the moment we surrender our responsibility for our direction, we also surrender our power to change it. I work with business leaders, and we develop great 3 to 5 year strategic plans for growing and scaling their business and profits. But many of them had no plan for their marriage. They had no plan for parenting, no plan for their physical health or their spiritual life. And the result, they were successful on paper, but they were losing at home because they weren't leading in those areas with the same intentionality. Victim mentality doesn't discriminate. It's not just something men or women deal with. It's a human issue. But today's culture, especially online, is filled with messages that normalize staying stuck. Do what makes you happy. You don't owe anyone anything. If they don't get you, then just walk away and do your thing. You being you, you live your truth. All these things. While boundaries are important, this mindset often enforces avoidance of ownership. Social media rewards outrage and comparison more than growth and reflection. And when we absorb those messages, we unconsciously lower the bar for how we will lead in our lives. The cost of victim mentality is more than lost time. It's lost identity. You start forgetting who you are and what you're capable of. Your confidence starts to fade, your hope fades, and eventually your purpose fades. It doesn't just affect your performance. It affects your relationships. You become more reactive instead of proactive. You disengage emotionally. You stop showing up fully. And over time, that becomes the new normal. Whether you're a parent, a partner, a team leader, people around you feel it. And much of the atmosphere you live in and lead in is a reflection of the internal leadership that you bring. So what keeps us stuck in that victim loop? It's limiting beliefs we tell ourselves over and over. Beliefs like, I'm just not good at relationships, or I'm never going to get in shape. I'm never going to be healthy again, or I wasn't raised to know how to lead a family or a team. I've already messed up too much to turn it around. I mean, how many are that way? You start a diet on Monday morning, by Monday afternoon, I've already screwed up today. I'll start again, not tomorrow, but next Monday. Those beliefs may feel honest, but they're rarely true. And the longer we hold on to them, the harder it becomes to grow into the person we were meant to be. So how do we break free from the victim mindset? First step, radical ownership. You've got to own it. Not shame, not guilt, ownership. It sounds like this: I can't change what happened, but I can lead to what happens next. I'm not where I want to be, but I refuse to stay stuck here. I'm done waiting for a perfect moment or the perfect position. I will lead from here. This is where faith becomes a foundation. If you believe you were created on purpose, for a purpose, then you know how circumstances don't define your destiny. Spiritual strength isn't just about belief. It's about direction. It gives you something to align your life with. I'm a Christian, but whatever you believe, you need a margin to align your life with. It creates boundaries like shoulders on a road that help keep you going toward your objective and your goal. And it's the foundation that's stable when everything else starts to become and feel unstable. Let me give you 3 simple but powerful daily habits that can shift your leadership today. The first thing is start with silence and clarity. Take 5 minutes in the morning to be intentional and mindful. No phone, no noise, just breathe, think, pray, and plan. Begin your day like a leader, not like a reactor. Speak your vision out loud. Declare the person you are becoming. I am intentional. I lead with integrity. I love deeply. And I finish what I start. Speak it until you believe it. And then act like it's already true. Act like that's your identity already if it's not. Number 3, do the hard thing first. Brian Tracy, speaker and coach, used to call it eating the frog. You got to eat the frog first. It's the grossest thing of the day. It's the toughest thing. But you pick that one area you've been avoiding the responsibility to, and you lean into it. That conversation, that workout, that email, the date night that you haven't been planning with your spouse for whatever reason. Prove to yourself that you're not stuck. You're in motion. Action, taking action always beats inaction every single time. So everything rises and falls on leadership, not just in business, but your marriage, your parenting, your health, your spiritual life, your friendships. It all follows the standard that you lead your life with. The great news, you don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to start leading from where you are. Because the moment you stop blaming and start building, your life will begin to rise. Thanks for listening. If this helped you today, please share it with someone else, like and rate our podcast. And until next time, have a great day.
Build a life worth living. 360 success.